Let me ask you a question. Why do some people keep making the same mistakes over and over again, even when wisdom is right in front of them? Proverbs chapter 1 verse 22 to 23 gives us the answer. And more importantly, it shows us how to break free and walk the path of success. Proverbs chapter 1 verse 22 to 23 says, "How long will you inexperienced ones love inexperience? How long will you ridiculers take pleasure in ridicule? And how long will you foolish ones hate knowledge? Respond to my reproof. Then I will pour out my spirit for you. I will make my words known to you." This verse is like a wake-up call from God's wisdom. It's as if wisdom is standing in the middle of the street shouting, "How long will you keep ignoring me? How long will you laugh at truth? How long will you reject knowledge?" Notice the three groups mentioned here. The inexperienced, meaning people who stay immature, refusing to grow. The ridiculers, meaning those who mock wisdom and take life as a joke. The foolish, meaning those who actively hate correction and turn away from knowledge. But verse 23 gives us hope. It says, "Respond to my reproof," meaning, if we accept correction and listen, then wisdom pours out blessings like water. Guidance, insight, understanding, and God's own Spirit. Now let's look at how we can apply this verse in daily life. Be willing to learn. When someone corrects you, your teacher, mentor, or even a parent, don't dismiss it. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can this make me better? That humble attitude turns correction into growth. Stop making fun of wisdom. Sometimes people joke about discipline or mock others for making wise choices. For example, a student might tease another for studying instead of partying. But the truth is, wisdom isn't boring. It's the foundation of future success. Love knowledge, don't hate it. Choose to read, to listen, to ask questions, and to grow. The foolish hate knowledge because it forces them to change. But those who embrace knowledge keep moving forward in life. Look at the practical example. Imagine two young employees at the same company. The first one refuses correction. When his boss points out a mistake, he gets angry, blames others, and never improves. He stays stuck. The second one listens carefully to feedback. Instead of being offended, he applies it. Over time, he becomes skilled, dependable, and trusted. Who do you think gets promoted? That's the power of Proverbs, chapter 1, verse 22 to 23 in action. I want you to know that this verse is powerful because it shows both a warning and a promise. On one hand, it challenges us to stop loving foolishness, mocking good advice, or ignoring wisdom. On the other hand, it promises that if we accept correction and embrace wisdom, God Himself will bless us with understanding, guidance, and peace. Let's explore the benefits of applying this verse in real life. 1. Personal growth. Becoming wiser every day. The first benefit is personal growth. When you respond to correction, you grow in knowledge and maturity. Nobody likes being corrected. It stings our pride. But correction is often the very thing that saves us from disaster. Think about a child learning to walk. If the parents never corrected the child when they were heading toward danger, like a hot stove or a busy street, the child would be in constant risk. Correction protects. In the same way, when we accept wisdom, advice, or even constructive criticism, we are not being held back. We are being guided forward. Every correction is a chance to grow stronger, smarter, and more skillful. The more we learn, the more capable we become. Over time, we build the kind of character that people admire and trust. Personal growth doesn't happen overnight, but Proverbs teaches that responding to correction is one of the fastest ways to accelerate it. 2. Success in work and relationships. Trust comes from teachable hearts. A second benefit is success in your career and relationships. People naturally respect those who are humble and willing to learn. No one enjoys working with someone who refuses advice, ignores feedback, or mocks instruction. On the other hand, a teachable person attracts mentors, leaders, and friends who want to invest in them. At work, being open to correction might mean the difference between staying stuck in the same position and being promoted to leadership. Employers value people who can grow, adapt, and improve. In relationships, the same principle applies. Friendships, marriages, and family bonds thrive when we are willing to listen and change. For example, if your spouse or friend points out something that hurts them, humility allows you to listen and adjust, building deeper trust. In short, teachable people rise, while prideful people fall. Success and strong relationships are built on the foundation of humility and wisdom. 3. Divine guidance. God's Spirit at work in your life. The most important benefit of Proverbs chapter 1 verse 22 to 23 is that when you respond to wisdom and correction, God promises to pour out His Spirit on you and make His words known to you. This is not just about human knowledge. This is divine wisdom, the kind of guidance that protects you when your own understanding isn't enough. Life is full of situations where logic alone cannot solve the problem. Which career path to choose, how to handle a difficult person, or when to make a big life decision. In these moments, God's Spirit provides clarity and peace that surpass human reasoning. When you live with a humble, teachable heart, you invite God to guide your steps. That's not just success, it's success with blessing. Divine guidance means you don't have to figure everything out on your own. God walks with you, directing you to the right opportunities, the right relationships, and the right paths. 4. Peace of mind. Confidence without regret. Finally, applying this verse brings peace of mind. When you reject wisdom, life is filled with regret, broken relationships, missed opportunities, and costly mistakes. But when you listen to correction and walk in God's guidance, you avoid unnecessary pain. Peace of mind doesn't mean life will be free from challenges. It means that even in difficulties, you have confidence that you are walking in truth. Instead of tossing and turning at night, wondering if you made the wrong choice, you can rest knowing your decisions are aligned with wisdom. Peace is priceless. While others are weighed down with guilt, stress, and regret, you stand firm with the quiet strength of someone who knows they are guided by God Himself. Now, you can see that Proverbs chapter 1 verse 22 to 23 is more than just a warning. It's an invitation. Wisdom calls out to all of us. Don't stay stuck in foolishness. Respond to correction, and I will bless you. When you do, you'll experience 1. Personal growth. That is, becoming wiser and stronger every day. 2. Success in work and relationships. That is, earning respect and building trust. 3. Divine guidance. That is, God's Spirit leading your steps. 4. Peace of mind. That is, living without regret, with confidence and truth. So don't despise wisdom. Don't resist correction. Instead, embrace it. Because the moment you do, you step into a life of growth, success, blessing, and peace. Proverbs chapter 1 verse 22 to 23 is really a powerful reminder. Don't stay stuck in immaturity. Don't mock wisdom, and don't run from knowledge. Instead, respond to correction and watch how God pours His wisdom into your life. That's the real secret to lasting success. If this video helped you, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And most importantly, apply Proverbs chapter 1 verse 22 to 23 today. Your future self will thank you.